Hey everyone, what's happening? Lex back today for another Brawl Stars video, and today we are going to take a look at the brand new brawler in Brawl Stars, the bank robber Belle, here in this first sneak peek of the Brawl Stars update. Now there are plenty more sneak peeks to come, so if you enjoy this sort of thing, then be sure to subscribe and turn on those notifications so you don't miss a single thing that's going to be coming in this update. Now before we get into the 1v1 interactions, let's take a look at Belle and her abilities. Now Belle is a chromatic brawler, which means that to guarantee getting her, you'll need to purchase the paid Brawl Pass. You'll have a chance of unlocking her after tier 30, but she'll be legendary rarity. So if you want to guarantee getting her, you're going to need to go ahead and get that paid Brawl Pass. Of course, the Brawl Pass is always the best value you can get in Brawl Stars in terms of progression. So even if you're just going to spend a limited amount of gems, or maybe you're free to play gems, then this is the place that you want to spend them. And of course, if you are planning on spending any gems, then I would really appreciate it if you would consider using my code LEX. It doesn't cost you anything extra, and it only takes a few seconds to put it in, but it really does help me, my family, and this channel a lot. I really do appreciate all of you who have supported me over the years, and thank you very much. So Belle is a long-range sniper, but I'm calling her like a support sniper because while she may not have the highest DPS of the snipers, she'll benefit her team in a lot of different ways. Let me explain. So Belle's main shot deals 1,540 damage regardless of the range. Now, once this shot hits its main target, it will energize that target and then 1 second later bounce to another enemy if there's one within a few tiles. Now, if there is no target within range, then that's it, nothing further happens. Now, this energized shot will bounce off of a high safe, an Ike, and even a showdown box, and these shots will continue to bounce until either the targets spread out or one of them dies. Now her super ability is a special shot called Spotter. When you shoot someone with this, not only does it deal 700 damage, but it also places a mark on the opponent. And while that mark is on that opponent, they will take 20% extra damage from all sources. Now the mark she places on the opponent is permanent, and it will remain on them until either they die or Belle shoots someone else with her super, as only one mark can be active at the same time. Now the only limitation here is that the mark cannot be placed like on a high safe or an Ike. Now, Belle has 2 star powers. The first star power is called Positive Feedback, and it gives her a 25% shield lasting for a few seconds whenever she hits a target with her main attack. While this may not be a super flashy star power, it is very useful as it can have a lot of uptime. Her second star power is called Grounded. What happens here is that when she shoots somebody with her super, it will halt all reload speed for 3 seconds. Now, the enemy will still be able to shoot, but they won't reload any shots. Now, Belle's gadget is called Nest Egg, and when you activate the gadget, Belle drops a trap that will inflict 500 damage and slow any enemy that walks over it. So you're probably starting to see why I classified Belle as a support sniper, because while she is long range, she also offers quite a bit of utility to her team. Now let's hop into the 1v1 interactions, and then afterwards, we're going to take a listen to her voice lines, and I'll give you my thoughts on how good she's going to be. Now you'll notice there was a secondary interaction for Colt. There are a handful of interactions where if Belle has her target marked with her super, it pretty much means the difference between winning and losing. Now, I'm going to show you these interactions, but note that the final scorecard will not reflect them because, well, that's using her super, and normally I don't include supers in these tests. Now, I'm also including an additional second set of interactions for tanks this time around. Now, the reason for this is because with long-range brawlers, there's no perfect way to test these 1v1 interactions against like a tank. So I've added a second interaction where I'm having the tank at max or near max distance to see if they can cover the gap and still kill Belle before she takes them out. Sounds interesting? Let's check it out.
No one beats the so you think you're tough, huh? You got me this time. Where there's a will, there's a will. You got me this time. Oh, see, I'm gonna find you. You messed with the wrong this, you know. Show some respect. This ain't over. Hey, I got a job to do.
So that makes it much closer and somewhat levels the playing field for Belle. Now, she doesn't fare too well against tanks if she has nowhere to go, but of course you'd be trying to keep it max range if you were in a real game situation. While those interactions weren't the best for Belle, she does come out on top quite a few times. Let's take a look. Now granted, none of those brawlers are incredible in this test, but she stands toe-to-toe with Amber, so I mean, she's no slouch. Now, let's take a trip down Mythic Row and see if Belle can rob those mythic brawlers blind. So that was kind of a mixed bag. She won 1, she lost 3, and she came out tied with Max and Sprout. But there were some really close matches in this test as well. Let's check those out.
Hey, I got a goldarmgang. Goldarmgang never forgets. I'm done. Goldarmgang never forgets. You messed with the goldarmgang. This ain't over. You messed with the wrong mob. I'm gonna find you. You messed with the wrong mob. You got me this time. Oh. You got me. Oh. The golden arm. Hey, I got a goldarmgang. You messed with the wrong mob. Show some respect.
Yeah, so I let Crow use his gadget, alright? He's my favorite brawler and it's my channel. Deal with it. Now for some matches that were not close, both with winning and with losing.
Hey, I got a job to do.
So that only leaves a handful of brawlers left. Let's check them out.
Show some. You got me this time. Where there's a will, there's a will. You got me this time. You got me this time. The goldarmgang never forgets. The goldarmgang never forgets. The goldarmgang never forget. Oh, so you think you're tough? You got me this time. Oh, so you think you're tough, huh? Hey, you got me this time.
No surprise, the big tanks are at the very top, but they were still able to overpower her, even having to walk all the way up to get to her. That kind of highlights the weakness of Belle, and that is that her unload and reload speed are pretty darn slow. That's not a big surprise for a long-range brawler, but she seems a little bit weaker than Piper or Brock. But on the other side, she does have quite a bit more utility with the gadget slowing, the bounce shots, and even the marking another target for your team. Another thing that's different about her is her voice. Yeah, let's check that out.
I'm shoulder to the holder. Come on, let's go, gang. Time to shoot and loot. First we shoot, and then we loot. Time to turn and burn. Gotta secure the bag. I've got you in my sights. You can run, but you can't hide. Bang. The goldarmgang says hi. Oh, that's gonna leave a mark. Mom never misses. Turning up the heat. The goldarmgang never forgets. You got me. This time, I'm gonna find you. This ain't over. Show some respect. You messed with the wrong ma. Oh, so you think you're tough, huh? Hey, I got a job to do. Oof, gotta do everything myself. Glad you ain't my kid. Out of my way, greenhorn. Oh, did you burn yourself? Ah, suck it up, Buttercup. Stop whining. This ain't no glove of love. I'm the leader of the gang. No one beats the golden arm. That's why they call me the golden arm. Crime does pay. Ha 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 ha! Gotta get a hot start. Now, come on, let me show you how it's done.
So there you go, Belle 1v1 versus every brawler in Brawl Stars. Now, she was average in these tests, and honestly, I think she's going to be average in terms of balance against players that group up like Teamers and Showdown, but even more so within a team setting. I think that her super is going to really allow her and her team to focus in on one player, like especially like in Gym Grab, put that mark on a gym carrier. It's going to be a rough day for them. But here's my question. How good do you think she's going to be? Let me know in the comments down below, and let me know if you liked all the extra interactions that I did this time around. Don't know if we want to keep doing them because it is a bunch of extra work, but you guys let me know. And as always, until next time, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Peace out.